I've just got a question here from Zach. And he says, if working for a company that has closed its doors and therefore not paying its employees, would they have to pay the $750 this pay period, or is it backdated from the 1st of May?
Okay, so it's meant to be paid now. And that's what I mean. Like, it's meant to have been paid from there. And look, I mean, there will people who will probably say that they have to backdate it from the 1st of May. I guess it's up to you. I have had people ask me that question too. It says that you're meant to have paid that money. Now, if your only option is to get JobKeeper and you're not going to get JobSeeker, and you might be prepared to go work with your employer and say, look, I'm happy to wait till you get that money and then pay me then, because you might not have any other alternative. If they can't pay you, then, but technically they're meant to have paid you. Yeah. But like I said, if you don't have, like, I mean, I've had businesses say to me, I just don't have the cash flow. And if you've got like 10 employees and you've got to pay them a month, that's $30,000. Like, where's that coming from?
Exactly.
So, and you've got to fund that for the next, into the future. Like, that money, it's always going to be paid a month in arrears. So if they can't get that money, but look, I guess I just have a talk to them and see what you want to do with that. But if they can't pay it to you and you aren't prepared to wait, then you might have to go on JobSeeker, not JobKeeper.
Yeah. And with JobSeeker, I know that the only major hurdles, I think we mentioned before, talked about before, it's probably best to talk to Centrelink about what you're eligible for. But do you know any kind of eligibility in regards to getting JobSeeker? Is there certain thresholds that we have to push through? I know that these are some of the questions that are coming out from casuals. And also full-timers that have been stood down or ready to go.
Okay, so it is based on, so the JobSeeker is actually what used to be called New Start Allowance. They've kind of changed the name for it. So JobSeeker is based on the income that you're earning as to how much you can get. So JobSeeker has always been a very notoriously low-paying benefit. So, you know, people don't necessarily want to be on unemployment benefits long-term. What they've done is added to it a $550 extra payment per fortnight, which brings it up to a much more acceptable payment, which if you're getting the full JobSeeker payment plus the supplement, which is the $550, it's meant to equate to about $1,100 per fortnight. To get it, you'll have to be providing your income details, and they are probably going to be able to tell those through single touch payroll how much you're earning. So you might find the payment gets adjusted if you're working a little bit but not enough or not as much as you were. So the threshold now for people in a partnership has gone up to being $3,086 per fortnight as a partnership, as in two people, a couple, to be eligible to get this. So it's going to be probably, I haven't looked up the figure for a single person, but I think it's you know, you can still earn some money. It's not like you can't earn anything. Even if you can get that $1 of JobSeeker, you'll get the full $550 of the JobSeeker supplement, which is that $550. They have relaxed a few restrictions on it. So what they have relaxed is that you should be looking for another job, which is obviously what used to be the case with New Start. They've also relaxed the fact that you need to provide a letter from your employee or an employment separation certificate or anything like that. However, they will still want to check that you are who you are, and they want to check that you aren't earning money that you're not telling them about. So they will do some checks about this. So you've got to provide them with information. That's why it's probably going to be more difficult to get this than the JobKeeper. But if you're not getting any money at all, well, or if you're only getting a little bit, you can definitely apply for it. They've also waived what's called the, hang on, let me just find the term for it. I can't find it now, but there's some liquidity asset waiting period or liquid asset waiting period that used to apply for New Start, which basically means if you're a single person and you have more than $5,500 in the bank account, you're going to have to wait a certain period before you can start to get paid. up to 13 weeks, depending on how much money you have in your bank account. So they want you to use your money first. They've waived that. So you don't, if you've got savings, you don't have to report it to them, and it doesn't mean that you can't get it. But if you are getting paid from someone, it is going to affect how much it is. If your partner's getting paid, that's going to affect how much you get. But look, I would talk to Centrelink. If you do have children, there are some benefits that are additional that you might find are helpful as well, like the parenting payment. And so there's a lot of stuff in the whole Department of, well, what are they called now? Services Australia, Department of Human Services, Centrelink realm that do a bit of research and see what you can get. And go online. You can do all your applications for it now on MyGov. You don't have to go into the office to get it. You can express your interest through MyGov, and then I can come back to you with your customer reference number if you've never been through the Centrelink system before. If you have been through Centrelink before, somewhere down the track, so see if you can find that customer reference number, and you should be able to apply straight away online without too much difficulty.
Fantastic. Look, Jo, you've been an absolute star. So I want to thank you on behalf of ENEI. Everyone, big thank you to Jo from Jigsaw Tax. You have been an absolute superstar.
Look, it's good. I like to help everyone. You know, I know we've been in contact about this a few times now, Jamie, and I know you guys are really struggling out there, and I guess I'm in the fortunate position to understand a little bit. You know, I can't do what you guys do. I can't sing and dance or perform or provide entertainment to people, but I can read about tax law, which makes me a really boring person. But you know, if I can help you guys out, I mean, we just want to all get back up and doing our job again. So it's been really nice if I can help you guys, and I will stay in the forum on the Facebook page and keep my eye out. And if there's some questions out there, I'm more than happy to help answer them. So
again, I don't think we can thank you enough. You've just been an absolute superstar, and from all of us, our hearts go to you, because you know, just to have a bit of a, you know, a pathway through some of this jargon, and you know, what's this new start, job seeker, job keeper, you know, it's just like we just want to do our gigs, we just want to do our thing, and to have someone help us navigate through this is just phenomenal. So again, I thank you so much.
No worries at all. We'll enjoy the rest of your Easter weekend and stay safe, everyone. So
absolutely.